He might rather come over here while he's all set up and just sit down here and talk to him. 'Cause,
Wonder if he would.
huh?
Wonder if he would.
He might rather than to ask you in over there. They don't like to ask people in over there 'cause their house is so messed up.
Would you want me to call?
Well, he's not ready for him yet.
Jim, when's your birthday? 12, 22,
21,
21,
25.
25.
Want me to call?
Let's see how this goes first, okay? Is today the 6th or 7th? Mom?
Today? I don't know. 7.
Jim, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and this will be for the people 100 years from now, your great-great-great-great-grandchildren who will want to know and who'll be looking back, and this will be in the public library at Portsmouth, and they'll get to see you and everything. And for benefit of genealogy purposes, I also ask your parents' names too. So your name is James Albert Young Jr. What was your father's name?
James Albert Young.
Yes. I just want to get that on the record. James Albert Young. Okay, and what was your mother's name?
Nanny Lily Young.
What was her maiden name?
Nanny Lily.
Lily. Lilly or E-Y?
L-L-Y.
Lly. Now, your father's parents' names, do you know those?
Sam Young, Samuel Young.
That was his father. And his mother?
His mother was Willie Lee.
Willie Lee Young.
Young.
Was her maiden name Lee?
No. Her maiden name was Wilson.
Wilson. Okay. Now your mother's parents' names. Her father's name first.
Hunt Lily.
Hunt Lily.
H.B. Lily.
Okay. And her mother's name.
Maud Lily.
M-A-U-D-E?
M-A-U-D, I believe.
Okay.
No, I remember seeing it.
You remember seeing the E on it?
Okay. M-A-U-D-E. Okay. Lily. And do you know her maiden name?
Yes.
But if you think of it later.
Well, I know it. I just can't say it right.
Okay, it'll come to you. Now, when is your, where were you born? You told me when.
Hazelhurst,
Hazelhurst, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Okay. And your present address?
Wheelersburg, Ohio.
And that would be, what's the street address?
2727 Fairlane Drive.
In Wheelersburg, Ohio. And you are retired. What are you retired from?
Martin Marietta from the Portsmouth Gases Diffusion Plant.
Okay, and that was an uranium enrichment plant, wasn't it? You worked there as an operator or?
Operator, foreman, and cascade coordinator.
Okay. How much education do you have?
High school.
Where did you graduate from high school?
At Raymond, Mississippi.
Raymond, Mississippi, you graduated from high school.
And I went to Hines Junior College for a while.
And that's also in Raymond, isn't it? I just happen to know that you're married to Ruth Vivian Williams Young.
Correct.
And her maiden name is Williams. How many children do you have? You have one stepson, me, and then John McHenry, and then you have 4 children.
Right.
Well, you name it. Jeff,
Philip Jeffrey,
Philip Jeffrey Young,
Nathan Todd Young, Eric Morgan Young,
Mhm.
and Christine Annette Young,
Now, did you, what branch of the service were you in?
the Navy.
Did you join, were you drafted, or what was the situation?
Joined
Okay. When did you join?
in February of '96. I mean of 46.
46.
February
February 46, okay. And where were you when you joined? Were you in Jackson or?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. Now, when were you discharged?
Well, I was discharged twice. And,
So you must have joined twice.
so I joined twice.
Okay. When were you discharged the first time?
In 48.
48, you spent 2 years. And then when did you go back in?
In 49.
Okay.
During Vietnam.
During
I
Korean.
mean, not Viet, Korean.
And why did you go back in?
Uh,
Get a job?
hell, partly it.
Did you
Just,
like?
I enjoyed the first time around. And,
Okay.
So, when the Korean War was going on at that time, I decided I'd just go back in and just re-enlist for
Okay.
another term.
Okay. Now, when you were discharged a second time, when was that? You were discharged a second time.
The second time was in '53.
Okay. What was your rank upon your discharge in '53?
Yeoman third class.
Yeoman for third class? Okay. What does a yeoman third class do?
Uh,
Administrative work?
uh, It's kind of like a company clerk in the Army.
Okay.
It's
So you run the ship, in other words?
a yeoman is a Navy clerk.
Okay.
Worked personnel records, office files,
All right.
incoming, outgoing mail.
Where did you do your basic training?
In San Diego.
Did you have any additional training after that, what we might call advanced
Yeah.
individual training?
Went to Naval Air Technical Training School in Jacksonville, Florida. And I went to Yeoman School in Norfolk, Virginia. And I went to Armed Forces Public Information School in Fort Slocum, New York.
Okay. And now, were you overseas any time? Let me ask you this, were you on board ship? Did you have a ship's
I
tour?
was on board the aircraft carrier Midway,
The Midway?
and aboard the Midway we made several trips to Cuba, but those are training exercises. I never got into
Mm-hmm.
a battle zone during the time I was in.
Was that Guantanamo? Did you go to
Yes.
Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you were on the Midway. Were you on any other ships?
USS Roosevelt, another
Okay.
aircraft carrier.
That was another aircraft carrier. And did you you had a tour of duty on the Roosevelt? Where did that ship go?
I wasn't on the Roosevelt for a long time. I got discharged from the Roosevelt on my first discharge.
I see. Okay.
And,
It didn't go anywhere then when you were assigned to it?
yeah, we went out on flight exercises from
Okay.
Norfolk.
Norfolk was your home port for the
Yeah.
Roosevelt?
Both Midway and
And the Midway too, okay. Now, when you were in Cuba and Guantanamo, did you go on shore? Did you get shore leave at Guantanamo?
Yes.
Did you bring back any souvenirs from Guantanamo? Did you like the Navy? Did you like the service?
yes, you did.
Okay. Is there anything you'd want to say to your descendants 100 years from now that might be watching this about the service, about your service, or just anything? You want me to come back some other day after you
No,
write some
I
stuff
just,
down?
I would say it was a good experience for me,
Mhm.
and I would recommend that nobody try to avoid military service.
Mhm.
Uh,
Did the military?
Military service has proved to be a maturing benefit for a lot of young men
Mhm.
that get the opportunity or have to go into armed services,
Mhm.
whether it's voluntary or draft, either one.
Did the military change in any way? Like you say, it was a maturing experience and you liked it, so you went back in a second time too. Did it help you in that way?
Well, it gave me a lot of opportunities to learn things I wouldn't have learned otherwise.
Uh-huh. Okay. Very good. Now, when you were discharged in 53. Remember the date?
April '53,
Okay. Where did you go after you were discharged?
Wheelersburg, Ohio.
You went to Wheelersburg, Ohio. And here you are.
Still here.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say? I mean, I'm getting ready to turn it off now if you don't want to. Would you like to point your finger at any of your kids?
No,
Okay.
but I would like to say the name of my maternal grandmother, but I still haven't. Haley.
Haley.
That's it.
I knew it.
I knew it, but I just couldn't come up with that name. Maud Haley.
Maud Haley. H-A-L-L-E-Y?
Yes.
One L.
One L. H-A-L-E-Y.
H-A-L-E-Y?
Yeah.
Okay, now your wife's been prompting you off camera, so now she has to get in here. Come here, Mom. See, if you'd have been quiet, you could have gotten away with it. Let me see if you're in the film. Get down there. Get down there close. Very good. Great. Okay, thanks a lot. That's it.